Hey, what up, Internet? Just another reason why you really should not like Apple too much. For one, Apple has a new rule out for their app developers. It's so great. I just love it. In other words, you don't have sex appeal in your apps, no matter what now. You show skin, good luck. Wow, that just murdered some app developers, because I know some apps, I forgot what it was called, but basically monitors the stock market. If the stocks go up, the girl puts on clothes. If the stocks go down, the girl takes off clothes. That's pretty freaking awesome to me. But yeah, because sex sells quite a bit actually. Why do you think some sex companies are like multi-billion-dollar business and everything else like that? But other than that, this is why I have a Droid, because Google doesn't limit any of that. They don't put like a threshold. If you don't follow my rules, you're banned. It's my way or the highway. You suck. You're a bunch of perverted old freaks. But seriously, Apple should just leave it and say, alright, we are leaving it up to you to rate your own apps. Say if it's rated M for mature or anything else like that, you should put a rating beside it and have it to where users are able to see it. Instead of just saying, just flexing their muscle and saying, well, I got all of you having that iPhone shit, I got like 50% of the market anyway, so it's just horrible that way, man. Like, you're just helping out your competition. I'm serious. Like, sex sells, and if app developers can't get on the bandwagon of sex sells or sex appeal, whatever, they're just going to hit up some other product like Google. It's Droid, man, and Microsoft's new series phone. That's what I like to call it. It's actually Windows Phone 7 Series. That's a ridiculous name. I'm just sorry, but it looks like the Zune HD. If you ever actually had the Zune HD, that is awesome. It is very beautiful GUI. It does HD video. They're basically making the Zune HD like what Apple did with their iPod Touch and just making a phone out of it. And I think Microsoft has some leeway in it because their interface is very nice looking. It's not like that textile where everything is just a bunch of icons, just placed in an order. It is actually very nice looking. But I think that Microsoft should make it to where the GUI is customizable. That would give them a really high leg up in the market. Bad thing is, there are no apps on the market right now. So to app developers, that can be actually a gold mine, because unlike, Apple has like a million something apps, and then Droid has the Google Androids have and the Google app phone has like, I want to say 12,000. Serious though, Apple's gonna help out their competition if they're gonna start limiting everyone. Microsoft's new phone has no apps. They ditched their app market on their old phones. They're like, you know what, old phones, you're holding us back. We need to move forward, and y'all are just like a weight. So we're gonna cut off that weight. And if people want to develop apps on our new Windows phone, then we'll let you. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be Java. I really doubt there's going to be Java. There's probably going to be C and C++, and for their graphics, I'm more than likely sure they're going to go towards their XNA Game Studio or something like that. Whatever you use to program your Zune in for the games is probably going to be used for the phone. The market's going to be none. So to app developers out there, it's basically a gold mine if people start picking up that phone like quickly, Here on the news, Comcast sucks big time, and we all know it. They limit your internet big time. They watch what you do. Most people, they rather have it like, okay, we pay for your freaking service. That's all we're paying for. We're not paying you to limit us. We're just paying for internet, We're like, what we do online is up to us. not up to you. Basically, if we get caught, it's our own damn fault. You shouldn't do whatever. I don't care. I don't do torrents or anything else like that. But seriously, Comcast's internet really does suck. They were paying for 3 megabytes per. I mean, not 3 megabytes, but literally, I get 3 megabytes per second, right? And playing video games on this is not as great as I thought it would be. The latency is huge, man, because Steam lets you to connect to other servers, and then Comcast is like, wait, you're connecting to other servers. You need to we need to check to see if that's okay, and latency just skyrockets, and it's just horrible. I'd rather go back to AT&T's DSL that's at 300 kilobytes per second. It was so much better on latency than what Comcast ever was. But I'm just hoping that Google will start building fiber up here, because they're asking us, the customers, what we want in a service. We're like, we want it fast. Okay, so Google was like, okay, well, we'll do it 1 megabits per second. 100 megabits per second. All right, freaking fast. Comcast is like 50 megabits per second. That's their top speed, so they're basically doubling the top speed. We want it cheap, so I'm pretty sure Google's going to make it cheap. They're probably going to be they may throw in like a monitor thing, like what they did with their Android phones, with their Google App Bar, to see what you're going to, and they're going to use it for market. They're not going to. Well, of course, it's kind of like your information, but they're not going to attach your name to it and everything else like that. So I don't mind if people are like, hey, he's looking at porn or something like that. I don't care, as long as you don't know it's me. As long as I'm kept anonymous, I don't really care at all. If it makes my service cheaper, go ahead. I really don't care. Google hasn't really shown that it's an evil company so far right now. Haven't heard anything evil about it. It's just trying to push the internet to a new level. I just like that. It's just awesome that Google's doing that. So yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Today's February 21st, 2010, and I don't want to say you just got filled in. I've been watching way too much Philip DeFranco. Alright, well, this is Matthew, and I'm signing off.